Gewaldig. We say the kin on Tisha B'Av, Arze halavono in adire toide. Bale treisen bemishne begemore geboini koirech amleo batahara. Arze halavono in the areas halavono in the tzaddikim, which are like the big trees. Adire toide, the strong ones of the Torah. Bale treisen bemishne begemore, the big ones that were big in Mishnah, the Gemara geboini koirech. Amaleo betahara, those that are geboire koyach and the umable Torah betahara, domam nishbach and nishte begvu, their blood spilled. And then we go on to talk about Asari Gamalchis, Peham is gabe bet Torah, pissim niknasa olav menisim shina v'chamura. Klal Yisrael, since the Churban Beis Hamikdash was the sky and bonu lechor agnu kol yoyim, Yomois nefesh. There's a sefer called the Shkafta the Tzedikaya. I just bumped into. Over there he has 35 pages of stories with truth sources of tzaddikim and their kahila that were Mekadosh Shemayim. That when they were in the time of the Second World War, by the Shoya, they were moist nefesh b'tahara with hachana, not stam. They spoke to their Kehillah and they knew they were being killed. 35 pages of tzaddikim and Kehillas that were moist nefesh, not just by being killed. They were moist nefesh, pashit, oifen nala b'yoser. They actually with machshava and kavana, oifen noyu nifla. We spoke about, in the last couple of shirim, we spoke about how Klal Yisrael was moist. First we spoke about Klal Yisrael, the Tshuva, the Chofetz Chaim, but then we spoke about the two parashas of Tshuva. The parasha of Tshuva that there's two parashas of a Geula. One parasha has to do with Tshuva, and one parasha there's no Tanai in Tshuva. And so we must with the parasha that says Tshuva, means to say the basics Tshuva, even a little bit Tshuva, that was enough. Then there's a parasha that doesn't, that the Rambam says doesn't have to be with Tshuva. And over there we masva Hagam, there's a mahalach that the Baruch Shalom is going to bring the Geula without Tshuva, but it's not enough. But that doesn't work like that. It's going to have to be with it's going to come because of a schus of Klal Yisrael is soivel the Gulas. Klal Yisrael is meising nefesh and soivel the Gulas. That's what that's how, and that schus the Gula is going to come. And we spoke about, we said over from Eli Dessler and Eli Weintraub, how Klal Yisrael was mamash meising nefesh on the grass the oifen that's roy for the Geula. And we said over from the Close Maggid Rebbe and other that not only were the Elachid and Moist Nefesh B'Kavana, even the Frayid had chances to get saved, and they were Moist Nefesh because they're Yehidim. So we spoke about the Inyan, how it's not a question that through the Second World War, the 6 million Yehidim were Moist Nefesh B'Kavana, they were Moist Nefesh. The kiyum of the Geula, which is totally Mesiras Nefesh, was vat in the sky then, but if in Haroi, that even if they weren't Haroi mitzat schar mitzvahs, I mean tshuva, still the vat in Mesiras Nefesh of 6 million carbonis is vade Haroi for Geula. Chas Hashem, to think that the 6 million Yidden were naked like Hashem for no reason. This week, I want to go a little step further. This is good. So that was. Again, there was also the tshuva, the Chofetz Chaim, the Elachid, the tshuva, but then there was another type of tshuva which is Mesiras Nefesh, Oila Kiddush Hashem. That's another type of tshuva, and that's also the mahalach that brings the Geula. The pasha from the Geula is totally pasha being going like Kiddush Hashem, Mesiras Nefesh. So this week, and now we go a little further, take it a little deeper. That not just that this is a mahalach that was zeichet for the Geula, that all the Yidden were meising nefesh and they gave themselves away, that was zeichet because of that for the Geula. It actually builds the Geula. That actually gave us a kiyum of Klal Yisrael in the Golus. And not only and that's what's going to build the door of Mashiach. Not just that is in the schus of that with the Geula. That the Mesiras Nefesh and Oila Kiddush Hashem is actually what builds the future days. the Shiva from Panovich, Shmuel Marko, said over from the Panovich Rav. He said that when he was in England, the Panovich Rav, he met someone that the Panovich Rav was in England. He told the Yidden in England, you should just know. He saw the Panovich Rav, heard all about the Moistus and all the Torah after the Second World that was being built. So Panovich Rav said, you should just know that the blood of the Kiddushim that were killed by the Inquisition, by the Crusaders, that blood from all those Yidden that were killed by Crusaders, they are the ones that's building up the yeshivas, all the Torah over here in England now. That's what the Panovich Rav said. And so meaning to say that the blood that was spilled in Galus is what kept Klal Yisrael further, kept it going. And that's how the Gedolei Yisrael saw the Indian from the Second World War. The Yisrael Shpira, the Rebbe, the Admir from Grodzinsk, before he was being taken out the Nazis in Machshemon, a couple of hours before to be killed, he spoke, he gave a drusha. He said, Shimi Acha v'Achoisei, listen to me, my brothers and sisters. Am Hashem. Lo yoleinu lahar Acha ma'asav shel Kodesh Baruch Hu. We should not be mahar on the ma'asav of Kodesh Baruch Hu. Ve'im nechtem, if we're supposed to be all Kodesh Hashem, shezman hazeh anachni niyeh kabbanos shel Chevron Mashiach. If we are supposed to be the kabbanos of Chevron Mashiach, b'darga zoi shel Geula, if we are supposed to be the kabbanos of the Chevron Mashiach to bring the Geula, this is how they were going to be burnt al Kiddush Hashem. Ashreinu shezakinu l'chach. Zakinu, we were zoiche, she'afarenu, our ashes are ke'efa pura aduma, are going to be like the efa from pura aduma. Yitaras am Yisrael kula, it's going to be mitaras ganz Klal Yisrael, and we should have mechuyev to see ourselves lucky, meshurim, Shenafel b'chalkeinu, that fell in our chelik to pave the way. Lisla derech l'fnei melech hagoyel ha'olech haba. This was the achana to go al Kiddush Hashem. He said that we are paving now the way for the Klal Yisrael to be clean and to be able to be right to Mekabel Mashiach. Rabbi Cholman Wasserman, a little bit is brought down in the Agdama from Kovitz Oretz. The Brazil Talmud brings down. He heard this from one of the Yidden that were there. Shas V'Chanan was giving the drasha, and he was nitzel b'nes from the Nazis. When the Chum was ready to go out to be killed, the Kiddush Hashem, he starts a little bit earlier that in Kidua the Chum was before the war. He was in Chutz La'aretz, and he wanted to go out, and it was Nikar Chum that he wanted to be like a Rekiva v'Chaveriv that went out Kiddush Hashem with the Bnei Shalom, and they begged him to stay, and he didn't want to stay. He wanted to go out Kiddush Hashem, and that Kufa. Others say another reason he wanted to leave his yeshivas by themselves. There's such a matzav. But one of the reasons was that he wanted to go al Kiddush Hashem. This posh zach. And when it came the time that he had to go al Kiddush Hashem, he asked the Nazi Yimach to let him speak a few words, divrei preda to his chaverim. And he spoke to the Bnei Chabura benachas. And betochen, he was very calm, cool, and collective, and he spoke very ruhig to his olam, the yeshiva. This is what he said. Kenira, we see from this that the Eibishter in Shemayim was boiching us to be kabbonos hatzibah for Klal Yisrael. Allah knew we have to do tshuva. We have to do tshuva to the Bnei Shalom in order we should be miskabel as a carbon that's merutza fnei Bnei Shemayim. We should make sure that we don't have any tainis in the Bnei Shalom. We shouldn't have any machshavas which are not pure, because if we chas Hashem have our machshavas which are not pure, then us as being kabbonos are not going to be mechaper the way it's supposed to. And if our kabbonos will be tahirim, this is what he's speaking to before he's going out. They're going to be matzil our brothers and sisters from America. They're going to bring a yeshua for Klal Yisrael. And Chanan said that it says ki ato. It says by Tisha B'av we say ki ato b'eish itzata b'eish atosad livnoisa. You Hashem, you burnt the fire. You burnt the Beis Mikdash with fire, and you're going to build the Beis Mikdash with fire. The Beis Chanan explained that the ganze Klal Yisrael is going to go. All the tzlachim for Klal Yisrael that's coming up is going to be this because we are going al Kiddush Hashem b'yisurim b'ahava. And this, we're going to be kabbalas for Klal Yisrael, and this is how Klal Yisrael is going to have a kiyum. This is how they're going to be built up. With our fire, the fire that we have, that's what's going to build Klal Yisrael. And Razil Tabba goes on. He goes on saying that you see the thousands of Baal Tshuva that's going on today. You know what that's from? That's from all these people that went off serious nefesh. That's where it comes. That Eish, that Eish is burning now, and in the people's hearts, it's building us up. It's brought down. Rav Shlomo Revda said over that it was a pella after the Second World War. The yeshivas built up so fast, and there was so much sliach. It was unbelievable what was going on, as we see today, the peiros of what's going on. And the Chazon Ish said, the neshamas of the Kedoshim, the Moses Nafsha Malkidish Hashem, after they went up to Shemayim, and they said to Bnei Shalom, we are kapara for Klal Yisrael. We all want that we should have some zecher that's going to be left over when the Mashiach comes, the Dorish Mashiach. Our children should be around. We don't want to. And these shivas are being building, the Hatzlach and all these things that Klal is being buildings of the Chazon Ish Gezak. These are all the schus of all the Shabbos, the Moshe Nefesh HaKiddush Hashem. And this is the idea of, so when we're talking about, we spoke about in the past also about the building of the Moedik Hatzlach that the Bnei Yeshiva had, after the war compared to after the war before the war. That all the yeshivas that were the yeshivas before the war, they said the pochrim, that what's going on in this generation, it was never before. A pochrim have to Harvard and Kivega, the Rajba, they were for months. Then they were maybe able to understand and be mechadish something. In today's generation, everyone's just mechadish like this. And we sit over the Panjarov and then when the close Maghreb that the Bal Kishronis now generation is big about Kishronis. We spoke about how we see it getting stronger and stronger, and the Shira Torah, everything's getting stronger. This is all what? B'schus the Eish. And when we're speaking about people doing tshuva before Mashiach, we mentioned this then. This is very important to point out again. That this is called tshuva. Our Torah, our kedusha. This what our generation is seeing. The blossoming of hundreds of thousands of people that are learning day and night. There's actually hundreds of thousands of people that are learning day and night. Where does that come from? That comes from our Gedolei Yisrael said over. They said over before they went al Kiddush Hashem. They said over after those went al Kiddush Hashem. That this is all b'schus. The Eish is burning in our hearts. We just have to shtel to a bissel, and then we have a koiches that of a geula. The koiches of Eish at the osel of Noisel is happening now already. It's happening now with the Olam HaTorah. The Olam HaTorah doesn't like to look at themselves like Baal Tshuva, but they are all Baal Tshuva, and it's happening in the world that big. Bez Hashem will get to that next. That how we see the whole world is doing Tshuva. That is Mekach, the Eish of what happened in the Second World War, and it was not for no reason. It's not just. So there was a war, and it went on further. Napoleon had a war with one guy, and life went on. Stalin had a war with someone else, and life went on. That's not the world changed. Second World War changed the whole world, the whole osad of Klal Yisrael.